Hey folks, Tim here, FT Lot for the Love of Trains. Welcome back to part 2 of this landscaping mini-series. Let's see, today let's fill in the gap between the two mainline rails with some plaster of Paris. I'll just mix it up and pour it in there, and it just fills in the gap so I don't have to put so much ballast in there. Otherwise I have a ton of ballast in the bottom. We don't need that. And then we'll get right into painting the backdrop. So I got some new paints for that, so let's get right to it. Okay, first thing I'm going to do here is fill in or put up a tape dam here so the extra plaster doesn't go running out down onto the floor. Alright, so now that we've got that poured in there and it's hardened up, then I can remove my my dam here. You can see how much space it took out, otherwise that would have all filled in with ballast, and what a waste. This is a lot cheaper to throw this in. So we'll end up covering that up with the ballast. So let's get right into painting our backdrop. Okay, so I went to my local hardware shop and got some paint here. This is called Hometown Blues. It's on a Dutch Boy swatch. Obviously that blue was a little too dark, but that one seems like that's gonna look really good. And then of course I'll just use white as well. Alright, so what I'm painting on here is just a piece of wood paneling that was part of the basement. I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. All I did was I filled in all the holes and kind of sanded it down so it's nice and smooth, but there'll still be a little bit of texture from that wood paneling. So we'll just do our best here. Alright, hopefully I can do this without getting too many shadows on the wall. Alright, just kidding. I'll use some paper to cover up the tracks and everything so that I'm sure that I won't get any paint on those. Alright, let's paint! Alright, so here we go. Let's put on the blue sky here. See how she works here. Oh yeah. That'll be nice. Really brings this thing to life. You get the idea, so I'll go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll bring you back when I start blending in the two colors. Okay, so we're back here. I've got the full coat of blue on here. If I was doing a bigger area, I'd probably use a roller, but since this is just a small spot here, brush is going to work just fine. So now that I have the blue, I'll go to my white, and I use the same brush, and then I'm just going to blend it in from the bottom up. You know, some of this down here is going to be covered by my rock cut that we're going to do in a different episode, but this is just going to bring that real looking horizon line into check here. And like I said, I'm just gonna blend up a little bit of white up here into the blue just to give you that look. I'm gonna have to get a little more white here. I'm trying to do this all in a semi-short amount of time. You know, I don't have to go up all the way, but I like to go up about halfway. Just kind of gives it that. You can leave some of those white streaks in there. Again, it just adds to the character and looks kind of cool once it dries. So, okay, so I've got that all finished up, and like I said before, I hope you can kind of see a little bit of a gradient from the white blended in with the darker blue up top. It's very subtle. It just gives the effect of kind of a hazy summer day. Okay, so I know I thought I was maybe going to paint some clouds on here, but time's running out. I want to keep these videos pretty small and condensed. So what I can do is when I get my rock molds up on the back there, and then figure out where I'm going to paint maybe some hills on the back, then at that time I can finish painting with some clouds. But so all we ended up showing you here was painting my backdrops and giving you the transition from the horizon line to the blue sky. So hopefully that's going to help a lot of people. It's real simple. Like I said, it's you can do it any way you want. You don't even have to do the white at the bottom to blend it. I just think it just makes the transition a little bit nicer, so it's not such a hard blue all the way down to the horizon line. Just adds a little bit more flavor and character to your layout. So we'll get on to chapter 3 here in another week or two, and that'll be carving out these rocks out of styrofoam, pieces of junk styrofoam here, and then I'll show you how I carve those out and paint those up to look like rocks. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, until the next time, I'm out!